All right, we got one box of Febreze Small Spaces Unstoppable, like little air fresheners. I mean, I guess you could stick them in your car, or you could just put them in a room that needs air freshening, but it smells so good. We got a box of those. There's 3 in there. We got 3 bags of these frozen blueberries. Those are going to be great in smoothies or cobbler. And then a bag of, I believe it's French fries. I can't really tell, and I'm not trying to open it right now, but I'm pretty sure it feels like little French fries. So we'll probably have that in the next day or 2 with some chicken or something. All right, we got lots of produce. I got a bunch of grapefruits, some nectarines, and peaches, as well as this bag of Boom Chicka Pop. And we got a bunch of sour cream. All right, we got some corn on the cob, some brownie mix. This looks really good, dark chocolate brownie mix. A couple things of strawberry lemonade. Some Gardetto's original recipe chips and bagel chips in the Chex Mix. So got a few bags of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 bags of these little Chex Mix and Gardetto's. A couple dozen eggs. And then a thing of these donuts, maple donut bars. Oh, I'm upside down. Maple donuts. So good. Cody's gonna love those. I gotta figure out how to individually wrap them so they don't get freezer burn after she gets home, so that we can get these, keep them frozen so they stay fresh longer. All right, for those of you who didn't see my previous food haul, I got 2 big jars of this gallon-sized spicy mayo dressing sandwich spread, and I've been waiting because I couldn't decide what I was gonna do. How can I store it or save it? Because there's no way I'm gonna use a gallon of mayo like in a week or 2. And with some suggestions from Carolina on Mama Bear's channel, she said just to put it in jars and fill it as full to the top as possible. So I'm gonna do that and put it in the fridge. And then what's left, I'm gonna make a really yummy chicken dish, so stick around. We're gonna get doing that here in just a sec. Oh my goodness, it is such a nice day today. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try not to make a humongous mess. My promises. I did taste this. It is amazing. It might be a tad spicy for my daughter, but oh well, she'll be fine. I think by the time it cooks into the meal, it won't be that spicy. And I was thinking maybe I'll add some cream cheese. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Oh well, I got nothing else going on today, right? And I want to use it. I want to use this mayo. It just looks so good. And I don't want to waste any of it. I mean, I hate wasting food. Although, I hate putting it on my waist too. But like, this is good. This is good stuff. I need you to tell me what you would use it for in the comments, because I'm not exactly sure, other than like a BLT. My gosh, that was so good. Well, or just a lettuce and tomato sandwich if you don't like bacon. It's kind of spicy, but not like killer. Well, we'll see. I've had a taste. If I end up taking a stomach pill later, I'll let you know. Right now, we're just getting these filled up. I think that's pretty filled. So I'm just gonna put the lid on. It's got maybe a 1/4 inch at the top, and then we'll get this in the fridge and finish filling the rest. Alright, so I just had an idea. What if I just try to pour it? It'd be way faster than spooning it, so fingers crossed. Oh my gosh, why wasn't I doing this sooner? What the heck? You know? I never said I was super smart, but oh, might be too much in there. Stop. There might be a teeny bit too much in there. Don't want it to the overfull. Okay, that was way faster. I'm gonna do the other one like that and get that one in the fridge. Just pour it, guys. It'll pour just fine. Holy cow. My counters are clean, so I'm just licking it off there. Well, now that lid's not clean. Although, technically, I just mopped, so it's fine. Alright. Last one. Oh, slow down, Candy. You're getting a little ahead of yourself, Mama. A little bit more. And my only issue is there's still a lot in this jug. Like probably a quart, and I don't know if that's too much for what my recipes, what I'm gonna. Oh, actually, probably can do just a teeny bit more in there. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm glad you're here to do it with me. All right. And get this put in the fridge, and then get my chicken. Yeah, I can't put that much mayo. I'm gonna have to get another bottle or something. Alright, I found this jar of mayo in my fridge, and funny enough, it's dated the exact same date as the spicy, so I'm just gonna top it off and it'll just be less spicy. Alright, make sure you comment below what you would use this spicy mayo for and what recipes, if you just use it on sandwiches, or let me know, because I need a lot of ideas. As you see, I have a gallon of it. Alright, I got as much of this out, not quite a pint. I'm going to put this in the fridge with the other ones. There's just a little bit left in there. I'm going to add some chicken broth to it to add to my crock pot for some yummy chicken tenders. I'm super excited. Because this is so delicious tasting, I don't want to waste any of it that I can't get out, so I'm going to just add the chicken broth into this. A little bit more. And then I'll add water and shake it up. That way I can get every drop just by this chicken stock. If you didn't see it, it's a big thing. It's like $5 at Sam's. It's a really good deal. I buy one, it lasts almost the entire year. So I added the water just a little bit, and I'm shaking it real good. And I'll come back and get some more water in just a sec. Alright, so once I've shaken it really well and got most of the mayo off the sides with the chicken broth, I'll just pour that in there. There's still a little left in here, so I'm going to add just a little bit more water. Well, because I'll need more water anyways for the chicken bouillon. But I'm going to make sure I get every bit of that yummy mayo flavor. It's going to be so good. Alright. That should be perfect. Made a bit of a mess, splattering stuff everywhere. Goodness gracious. I'm a messy cook. Alright, let's get our chicken. Alright, so I'm going to be using these chicken breast tenders. I have 2 packs of them that I got at a food bank a month ago. They've been in my freezer, so I'm just going to use those today with that mayo. I've been trying to think of how I could use that mayo, and I'm like, oh, this will be perfect. They're still a little frozen, even though I tried to defrost them in my microwave. Trying to get them cooking so they'll be ready for later. I like crock pot cooking. Then, you just set it and forget it. I wonder whoever came up with that initial set it and forget it phrase, because it was genius. Tell you what, whoever thought of it is pretty smart. I mean, I say it, but I'm not the creator. I didn't come up with that phrase. I just repeat it, and it makes a lot of sense. I mean, I don't have a lot of time to be just standing in the kitchen. I mean, okay, let's stop joking. I have lots of time to be standing in the kitchen, but I don't want to stand in the kitchen. My back hurts. I'm on disability for a reason, you know. Just trying to get all these down in there. Yes, I'm sticking my hand right. Ooh! Do you know how many times I've washed my hand just today? And just since I've been started cooking, my hands are clean, okay? It's fine. Alright. Oh, even though they're kind of defrosted, they're still a little frozen, so I'm trying to separate them so I don't have one big chunk taking longer to cook, you know? I should have took them out of the freezer last night, but I wasn't sure what I was doing, so. All right, everybody get down in the sauce. Everybody good. Scooch over, make room for your buddy. All right, now I'm gonna throw this away and wash my hands. All right, so I'm not gonna do anything else to it. I got the chicken, bouillon with water, a little bit of that mayo, which I didn't measure because it's really a taste thing. Obviously, I can't taste it because it's raw chicken. But once it's cooked, I'll taste it. If it feels like it needs a little bit more, I can always add a few more tablespoons. Lord knows we have enough. I have 3 quart jars and like a pint. So I probably have a little, maybe a pint in here. And I've tasted it, so it's delicious. I already know it's going to be so good. I'm going to let this cook on high for 4 hours. On high for 4 hours. And then I'll come back and show you what I'm going to do next and how amazing it is. Alright, so the chicken's been cooking for about 4 hours. It appears that there's a lot of grease in it, but it could just be the seasoning. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and drain all that excess liquid off and then move on to what I want to do next. So, I got my chicken out. I'm going to put some sauce in the bottom. Some of that mayo from earlier. Probably just pour it in there. Alright, just kind of spread that in there. And then I'm going to add some sour cream. Okay, so I put about half of this pint of sour cream in there. Just going to kind of stir that in with the mayo. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so good. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and add our chicken right onto that. I drained it because I didn't want chicken soup. If I was going to be making soup, I probably would have just left that broth in there. Alright, don't splatter. Just add that chicken right back in. After you get the chicken in, I'm going to use this, but you can use whatever you want just to kind of break up the chicken. This one, I had one from Pampered Chef. This one I think I just bought on Amazon, but they probably sell them everywhere. They just seem to help shred it up pretty easy. Mix that in there. Oh my gosh, it's looking amazing. Okay, I'm going to get this all mixed in. So I tasted it and I felt like it needed a little bit more sauce, so I added the rest of sour cream. And I'm going to add just a little bit more of this spicy mayo. And we're just going to stir all that in. Now this, you could eat it just like this. Oh my gosh. Now you could put it on a sandwich. You could roll it up in a burrito. But I think I'm going to serve it over noodles, pasta of some kind. The shiitake noodles for Mitch and I, and probably some bow tie for Cody. It's looking amazing. Alright, well once I get all the noodles done, I'll show you guys when it's finished. But pretty much it is ready to eat. Oh my gosh. That is not the best picture. It doesn't have enough light. There we go. So good. It looks so good. And it tastes amazing. It's not even spicy, which is amazing. And you could put cheese on it, but I think it's good just like this. I just got that on a keep warm while we make our noodles, and dinner is ready. Be sure to comment below if you have any other ideas of what you would use that mayo for. This turned out better than I thought it would. I'm super excited to have this for dinner. Alright guys, we'll see you in our next video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up, like, subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you in my next video. I decided to have some of that chicken on a little cracker. Oh my gosh. It was so good. I've already had like 3. And Mitch had a couple. I got 2 left, but it's so good. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys try this recipe. If you can get your hands on some of that mayo, you should definitely try it. Oh my gosh, it's so good.